What's up, guys? It's me, Josiah the Pink Girl. Today we react to the Ultra Collapse of America. Right there.
Yeah,
also, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications.
There's two categories of people who visit America for the first time. The first category is people who love it, checking out the skyline of LA, relaxing in Miami Beach and hoping not to get attacked by a fence zombie, being enamored by Times Square for the first time and thinking how many movies you've seen it just to see
I've
it
been
now.
at Times Square
And the second category of people is people who love it. What you thought I was gonna say, people who hate it, USA on top. In the past couple of years, the US has been suffering what I like to call massive ore depletion. The best way I can describe it is a lot of the world looked at the US as Superman, standing up for the little guy,
I don't even like at all.
And now we're just looked at like Homelander. At least in the past, the US wasn't moving like Homelander, but we still had that Superman.
Wait, I seen that guy from TikTok.
Movies and stuff. One of the main things that always changes people's perspectives is actually stepping down in a city for the first time. A lot of people from different countries take in the US based on one perspective, and that's Hollywood. Now, it's gotten a little more better with social media, and people can look at it closer. And some Americans might think that's kind of crazy, and there's no way that's how people look at America. Tell me how you look at Paris when you were younger, though. Because of movies, Paris seemed like a place that no country could match and no wrong could be done. You'd step off the plane and start floating to the smell of crepes being made next to the Eiffel Tower, take your significant other on a boat trip through the city, and all while the city was clean and filled with a beautiful vibrance. But now you search up any person reviewing their first time in Paris, and they say the smells of the street almost took them out on the first day.
That I noticed when I got out of the taxi was that the entire city of Paris seems to smell. And yeah, obviously every place is going to have their own specific kind of fragrance, but here it's just kind of bad. New York
smells too.
Like, we get out of the taxi, and the first thing that I notice is that everything seems to kind of smell like a porta potty in summer, where the smell has just diffused over the general area.
Love Paris, but let me tell y'all something. I could walk past you, and you could almost pass the... Oh, like, why? Why do y'all smell like this, man?
Not even mentioning the rat problem they have too.
Dang.
Paris is pretty much the New York City.
That's a lot of
rats. Major American cities have suffered ore depletion like how Paris
is. Like, come on, crew,
let's get this you're gonna see beautiful, vibrant lights with people all giddy, happy, and waving at each other. Meanwhile, you can't even hear who you came with because cars are always honking. A rat comes up and steals your phone while you're not looking. A homeless man on a fence tries to box you for no reason. And if you have TikTok, that's probably all you see up until traveling. I remember before going to Japan, my algorithm started showing different places I could go to and see there. And occasionally I'd see TikToks of people telling me of which places not to go. Mainly the sketchy
female accommodation spots, if you get my drift.
Because age checks might be iffy, and also they're known for scamming. They probably still get crazy business from all the gooners in Japan who travel there just for that.
I'm a gooner
from different countries are for the first time seeing the bad parts of these cities. Especially when it's a POV from a direct person, it feels more personal to you. I truly don't think people visiting New
Hamilton
York or LA
pose on stage
expect to see fence zombies or homeless encampments on the street. I'd probably be more mad if I came from a country with good travel infrastructure just to come here and have to spend half my budget on Ubers to get places. And when I say all this, people may think I'm saying no one wants to visit anymore now that the truth is out, tourism is done for. But no, these cities and places will still be some of the most visited places for tourists on Earth. However, I do think it would change people's perspectives on how much they want to visit. Like for me, what Paris, call me a sheep, but all that hype in TV shows and movies of it, just for people to complain about it all the time now, has kind of put it down on my list. I would still visit eventually, but I feel that's how people would do it, just put it lower on their list. And there will be some people who say altogether they might as well save up their money and skip it and go to a different place. I think something they'd actually be more scared of seeing in LA or New York more than a homeless fence zombie is ICE taking them off the street for not having their passport on them, then putting them on the next plane to El Salvador to survive in that prison. I feel like the only people shocked US tourism has gone down this year is MAGA and the Trump administration. Let's say, for example, even if you believe someone who's been here illegally for 10 or 20 years should be deported and it doesn't matter how long they've been here. How do you think it looks for people wanting to visit the country that people are getting snatched up in broad daylight by dudes who are wearing full-on ski masks? And these are talking about terrorists are coming while cosplaying the exact they wear. If I'm in another country seeing these clips, I'm genuinely not coming for the next 4 years until it's over. I'm not risking it. Which obviously does affect our economy and makes it worse. I can't blame them though. If there was any country moving like this that I was gonna visit, it's immediately off my list of going. And the World Cup is right around the corner, so I'm not sure how that's
what is?
They say allegedly ICE is gonna be at the games, which...
Oh.
that will be totally inviting to tourists.
I'm about to
They'll feel
crash
safe to
up.
come
I
and
see them.
boost the economy. It would be so funny if it ended up
I'm
being
definitely
the
gonna
lowest
crash
of the
out.
World Cup in recent times, and that's the legacy left by this administration. Another part of the American aura too was that people from around the world felt like they could come to America and work their way up to eventually experience the American dream, done nowhere else but here. And now that's dead for them because they know you got a better chance of winning the lottery than getting a visa in America in 2025. Unless your ass is the next Einstein or can pay $5 million to get that gold card, then yeah, just go ahead and look at another country. I actually wonder how many visas have been given out this year because it can't be much. If it was already hard before, I can only imagine now. And to be fair, basically in every Western
Okay,
country, the
this
housing
guy,
market's up.
oh
I be
my
thinking if the US is
god.
bad, then I look how much Canada's houses cost.
Now, like, this guy is just yapping about nothing because his voice is so freaking annoying. Like, god dang it. Like, I swear to God's sake. Please, be quiet for God's sake. Well, it's your video, so whatever. But anyways, I'm done. I'm tired. I don't want to hear his voice anymore, but yeah. That's it, guys. Bye. I had to end this video short. Sorry.